Hi there, this is going to be a general love reading for the sign of Capricorn. Hello Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs, as well as the cross watcher of the Capricorn. This is your bonus reading where I do the past life oracle cards at first, read that energy, and then we're going to read the energy of the present, okay? Past, present, future, honey, everything is combined. Let's see. This means I've already done August readings. If you missed it, then you've got a lot to catch up on, okay? I've done a bunch of lives, a bunch of special love readings. All right, so Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs, as well as the cross watcher. All right, past life energy coming through heavy, orphan energy, bottom of the deck, trumps everything. Possible feelings of abandonment at the core. So whether this is you or person of interest, someone here has battled with feeling left out, latching on, forcing connections or pushing people away because they're afraid of connection, because they're afraid they're only going to be left anyways. You know, that kind of a vibe. So the orphan energy can be literally in a past life, you were orphaned, right? Which would cause these feelings of abandonment. In this current life, some of you might be what they refer to as latchkey kids in this life, meaning your parents had to work, or you were raised by a single parent, they had to work. You came home from school, nobody was home, you was by yourself. So there's a feeling of a lack of parental support, whether that's both parents or whether that's one, you was raised by a single parent, right? Or maybe your one parent died or something, this life or past life. So codependent energy would be something that would run strong and present itself in this life. Feeling of wanting to belong, feeling of wanting to make sure your kids never feel that. Worried someone's going to leave you, but you do things that self-sabotage it, that push them away. Someone here is doing work on the inner child. Someone's healing the inner child. The inner child's wounded. Something important here about trains in past lives as well, with transportation. Leaving on a jet plane. That's the song that kept playing in my head the past couple days. Obviously, that's a train and not a plane. But there's a sense of, you know, always moving and or transportation, travel. Someone here traveled a lot in past lives. Very specifically, feels like some kind of big money. You have finances here as well. So there could have been something about, in a past life, someone here had a lot of money because of railroads. You know, like when you play Monopoly and you buy the railroads? Somebody here in a past life has connection to railroads, and that's how they made their fortune, or their family did. Something about that energy here, one of your past lives. So this is what's important, is in one life somebody could have been an orphan, right? And in another life, see how you could have been born into money, or because you were orphan and because you were poor as fuck, you were self-made and became rich and made a fortune. Someone in a past life had a lot of fucking money. They were self-made. Capricorns are the sign of the elite. They like nice, shiny things. I joke that I'm bougie because I got a Capricorn moon. And I'm an Aquarius sun sign. So, you know, we're quirky and eccentric. But my Capricorn moon makes me really into designer. You know, makes me a little bit eccentric in the sense of I like really shiny things. I like nice things. That can also tie into, for some of you, because of a past life of luxury, opulence, the good life. In this life, many of you have that same lifestyle. You have a lot of money. You have built an empire. Some of you, because it's sitting on the bottom of the deck here, are going to attract in a King of Pentacles who's going to have a lot of money, hence the wealthy man. So there's a lot of finances from the past. Feels like it mimics itself in this life here. Nine of Cups, and wishes coming true. Someone here had everything they could have wanted in a past life, but they didn't have love and connection. Now the orphan energy, always feeling left out, being sort of abandoned, fear of abandonment. So therefore they ruin and sabotage everything. A lot of self-sabotage in this life as well as possibly past lives too. This could be an energy of someone here who watches. They people watch. Yeah, Page of Swords, keeping tabs, watching, spying, stalking. They people watch. They don't necessarily get involved in it. They watch from afar. Some of you are introverted because of an energy of just fear of, you know, being with people. You don't want to get close to them. You don't want to sort of become friends with them or get into a relationship because, you know, it's going to end. They'll leave. It's about not taking it personally when people leave your life. Sometimes things are only for a season and a reason, not forever. This could also be someone who's learning something new. But it feels like someone here is watching. Four of Swords. Oh, this is surrender. Look at that. It's prayer. It's retreating. It's surrender. It's healing. A lot of healing of this inner child. Healing of this particular past life here where you have to be okay being alone. Some of you, that's your lesson in this life, is being alone. Not just being alone, but loving your own company. Loving your fucking own energy. Flourishing in that vibration of being alone. 8 of Cups. See that walking away? That's what someone fears. Someone fears it'll end. They'll leave me. I'll be abandoned. But that's what it is, you know, like even in nature, during the fall, the leaves die and wither away and fall. You know, they leave the tree and it's because it's meant to. Not everything is meant to be permanent. This 4 of Swords can also be a prayer. 3 of Cups. Oh, the Fool. 7 of Wands. See, someone blocks this. Someone blocks. If people in the past left you, you may have blocked them. Said, nope, you're not going to go. You're not going to leave. Some of you this could be in the past. You were your person of interest. Forced connections because they want to leave or the connection is over or whatever this is, job situation, and it's like, no. So we hang on too long or we become obsessed with things that are not for us and we end up holding on too tightly or we block the exit of that which needs to go. You have here the World's card, which is completion, yeah? Something really huge is ending. It's completion of a huge life cycle. This is also about the end, right? This is the Omega. This is the Alpha. This is, you know, the Fool. Fool is a fresh new start, clean slate. So someone here has an ending which makes way for a new beginning. And that's what you have to look at it as. If people leave your life, let them. Not everything is meant to be forever. There's this, you know, sort of, there's a time period to things, right? There's a season. Is it a karmic lesson? Are you guys meant to just learn a lesson and move on? Or did you meet someone because they just have something to teach you, share with you, and that's it? Doesn't mean that everybody is your soulmate to fall in love with. It don't mean everybody's your fucking twin flame. You know what I'm saying? And it's also about not pulling away and not self-sabotaging things that are meant for you. So it's really about discernment. For you or your person. Be assertive. Someone here needs to be more assertive when it comes to a particular area in their life. And I find it very hysterical. They're not showing it to me. Whatever this is, only you know. It's up to you. See, look, be assertive. It's up to you. Whatever it is, it's up to you to do. There's something here, a decision that needs to be made. Someone needs to let something go. You need to speak up. Reconsider. There's a change here. Something you thought it was is not. Now you have to change your mind. Someone changes their mind. Something's different. They have to reconsider. I thought it was this, but it's not that. And then you have don't stop. That's a path to success. Someone here did not stop. They literally continued to build a fucking empire. Huge too. Huge empire. This is money they're stacking up. They're creating businesses. This is generational wealth. See, retreat again. A lot of people have been retreating in the past couple months, but also past few years. You know, like I said, doing the inner work, deep shadow work, right? Doing, you know, healing the inner child, doing all of the work. Retreating. But what's funny is you see how these two people are dressed like bride and groom, and then you have wedding dressed like bride and groom. So the wedding is, this situation involves marriage. Some of you were in a marriage and it didn't work out. So hence you're divorced or your other person of interest. This can also indicate that as a committed relationship that didn't work out. Someone here is devastated by a relationship that didn't work out. So that's either you or your ex, or you or the person of interest. Someone in this scenario somehow was devastated that something didn't work out. The feelings of abandonment were extremely triggered. They didn't let you go. See, look, free yourself. Someone here didn't let go. They held on too tightly. I don't know if it was where you had to get the law involved. You see what I'm saying? But someone here held on too tightly. Engagement ring. Engagement, partnership, commitment, eternity, completion, and union. See, this is coming with the right one. It would be mutual. Two people would be on the same page. It wouldn't be one person is interested, the other one is not. Mutual, okay? You also have bottom of the deck, love call. Someone expresses love, a message of love, thinking of you and letting you know. This is where it gets tricky because, you know, we've channeled this for years and it's happening. We knew that the universe was going to smoke out the real ones. And in order for them to smoke out the real ones, they would have to have all the ones that aren't it come forward, make all these confessions and reach out and say, I love you, or I want you back, or whatever. And these are not the ones. The ones have not confessed their love or expressed anything yet. It will come. It didn't yet. The universe is smoking them out. So all of these messages, all of this movement, all of this chaos, all of these, you know, people coming forward, it ain't it. All right, we're going to get into your extended. Should you wish to rent it, click on that upside down triangle below. It's going to bring up the description page here on YouTube. It's going to be on my website, saltwaterhealstarot.com, or that very first link. It's going to be in the, I think it's called the Past Life Extended Zodiacs or something like that. Also, my Patreon link is there. If you love erotic tarot readings, I do them there as well as bonus ones. I'm going to be closing out private sessions very soon. So if you want one, please make sure you book one now before I close out. The only way to book one is by emailing me, saltwaterhealstarot@gmail.com. All of my pricing is listed below as well, okay? In the email, you must put the price of the session you want so I know how much to invoice you. And you got to pay to lock it in. And you do not have to use it right away. You guys can hold on to it till it's time. What else? Pre-orders on my website. You can pre-order my newest, you can see it right here, the peacock themed bracelet made with magnesite beads. And then we got another round coming up of the protection beads black onyx. But this one I added a gorgeous silver Tibetan bead on there. It has all X's on it too. I love it. All right, so on my website, saltwaterhealstarot.com. Thank you for your likes, your shares, and your subscriptions here on YouTube. I'll see you in the extended. Love you.